Doink. Oh my goodness, I can't. Steve, by the way, did you cancel out your volume on the other outside chat? Just asking.
Yep.
Because I know you really suck at that, so just thought I'd ask.
I go through phases. I'll forget 4 or 5 times, and then I'll be good for 6 months.
All right. Hey, everybody, what's going on? All right, so obviously it's Friday night again. Thank God. Thank God it's Friday. Look at that. Now we're here, and she's gone again. God damn, I'm glad it's Friday.
Yay.
Me too.
I'm not even going to. Okay. So we got our usual suspects here because the couple of people that wanted to invite her on are on a radio channel doing their radio show that they've been doing for the last, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years. Anywho, I'm stuck with a bunch of people from Michigan here. So if there's anybody, I haven't gone to the outside chat yet, but if there's anybody from any other part of the fucking country other than fucking Michigan that has a headset and wants to come on, say, Mikey, I have one. Because it's the invasion of the Wolverines. Anywho, we got, obviously we have our very nice panel with these two young, beautiful women with us tonight. We have Miss Shalisa Shell. We have Gunpowder of the Beauty. And we have the stalker of the two ladies, Stalker Steve.
My reputation precedes me.
Public address announcement. Ohio Wolverine, if you're listening to this on your way to work, you have an invite in your Facebook messages. And I'll tell you why it's in Facebook, Ohio, because I'm going to go on a rant in a minute, but you can't do it the old way anymore. That's gone. It's all gone. So from now on, you got to do it. You got to share a link to get anybody in here. I ain't happy about it either. So, yeah, so that's that. All right, let me see who's been in, who's been out, and all that happy good shit. And I'll get into my little. Actually, there's 2 rants, but I'll do one at a time. Look at that, Stevie. Sandy's Passions, the ever beautiful Sandy's Passions.
First again?
First again.
Damn.
First again. Sandy, great seeing you as always. I hope you're doing well. Look who came back. Prepping to endure. P2E is back on a Friday night.
Nice. It's a real chat now.
Right.
I forgot who that was.
No shit, right? Stevie B, how are you, brother? Great to see you. Gunpowder Beauty's obviously in here with us. Mr. County Line Logan, what's going on? Big dog of the leather kind. You, sir, how are you? You also have one in your Facebook. You also have an invite in your Facebook messages. Obviously, Stevie's here with us. Frankie, what's up, kid? There's somebody. Frankie, get a headset. Get a friggin' headset. Massachusetts kicked the shit out of all of them. All right.
Oh, so did he stop by for coffee last week when he drove right by the house?
No, he drove right by the fucking house.
Wow.
You know how it is.
That's just routine.
Yeah, well, you know how it is. Did I miss anybody here? Frankie, Stevie, Frankie. G-Trapper, how are you, bud? Good to see you, my friend. Best screen name on YouTube, Redneck Renegade.
Right.
Triumph screen friend, what's going on? Good to see you. Hope things are well. And I believe that's it. Uncle Cow didn't have him, like, really pissed. Oh, you never went. Oh, that sucks. Uncle Cow, I hope things are well, sir. as soon as you get a chance, pop in and let me know that you're here or whatever, or text me or call me or whatever. And just let me know if you can, if you can come on a Friday. I know it's hard. I'm not. I totally get that. But anyway, all right. So, real quick on the first rant I have. All right, I'm getting kind of pissed off with fucking YouTube. So now, for those of you who've ever had a hell to hangout, when you're into the when you're going to invite people, and you're in the internal, and you hit the invite button, and then you type their name in. Yeah, you can't do that no more.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you that was going on with my chat.
But it worked okay for me before. It worked for me last Friday night that way.
Huh.
So now it don't. So now you got to go to Facebook, go to Twitter, go to whatever, and send the links that way. And I think YouTube is screwing this up. I haven't had a chance. I wanted to. Hopefully, Sunday's not looking good. It's Mother's Day. And by the way, happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Stevie,
Right.
especially you. Happy Mother's Day, Stevie.
I was a single mother for a couple of years.
Oh, no, you're a mother, all right. Whether you got a child or not, you're a mother.
That's got an A on the end of it, Mike. Mother.
Oh, absolutely.
Single parents celebrate both Mother and Father's Day.
Well, I always knew Steve had a vagina. But
Huh?
but I didn't get a chance to go into the new one, the beta one, for those who know what I'm talking about. I didn't even see what do you call it, Stevie, on the internal on that one to invite people. So I don't even know if you can invite people on beta. So I don't know whether they're trying to push us out of the chats, but I'm really kind of pissed.
Right. I think it's more of a control of the money thing, personally.
What do you mean? Why? Because they're not making money off of them?
No, so they can get a bigger part of the pie some kind of how.
I'll give you $1 a month. That's all you're getting. How's that sound?
All right.
Hello, guns girl. Don't be blowing him kisses. Fuck him. Oh, see that? He's here. When he's not in here 5 minutes, he's always causing trouble. Big Dog, did you hear me when I told you that? Did you hear me when I told you have a link in your Facebook messages? In case you didn't, guess what? You do. One thing I did find out, Stevie. Do you guys know this? If you add people to your thing, you can share your videos that way. Does anybody know that, by the way?
You don't have people to your what?
Okay, so go to actually you can do it on the chat. Go to the my outside chat and hit share. Do your friends' icons pop up?
No, they don't. It says share to friends, and then you got to physically type their name in it.
Right. But here's the thing. You type their name and they typed it, and then they accept you as a friend. And then it's almost like it's almost like you have your subscription list right there. And then you can share your videos that way. By the way.
Nothing good pops up on mine. Just Facebook and Twitter and a bunch of other weird shit.
Yes,
Really?
he's lucky. He's still got the old school stuff on his computer.
Who, me?
Me.
Oh.
Oops,
Steve, you suck.
like the chat. Don't forget.
Well, he's got the flip phone. He might as well have the old school fucking computer too, right?
Hey, easy now. This computer ain't that old.
And it isn't his computer. But once he signs out of YouTube and signs back in, he's fucked. He's got to learn.
Bite your tongue. I'll never sign out again.
I know, right? I know, right, Frankie? Yeah, so it's getting kind of depressing. YouTube's actually kind of pissing me off.
Dirty bastards.
Yeah, and also make sure you go to your favorite YouTubers and recheck the bell because YouTube undid
Yep.
it on everybody again.
Yep. So do that. Connect with your people. If you haven't, if you haven't watched somebody's video in a long time and you remember their name, go check to make sure the bell's on.
Yep. I had a bunch of people on there I thought quit making videos.
Well, what I do once in a while is I go to a video a year ago and I see who all was commenting, and I look. If I haven't seen them in a while, I go check out their channel and see what they're up to.
Right.
All right. So my second and last rant of the night. It's not political, so you guys don't get all pissy that Mikey's talking politics. I have a question. All right, so I know it didn't make national news, but I'm not looking for it to be. But so the Boston Red Sox visited the White House because they were the World Series champions and da 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 da. You get invited. So a bunch of people from the Red Sox didn't go. All right, for whatever reason. And the media, okay, because the manager of the Red Sox is from Puerto Rico, and he said, well, originally he said he was going to go, and then he didn't wind up going. Stating that how can he celebrate again when the people don't even have power still and all this, and then of course he mentioned something about relief money going down there, which he thinks is kind of slow and kind of off the amounts. So anyway, around here, up this way, the media is making it out to divide the team between the white players, the Latino players, and the black players.
Nice.
And so much so, and I know I said I'm not being political, but I have to describe her. It's the only way I can describe her. She is the most bleeding heart liberal I've ever heard in my life. Her name is Trenni, 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 and her last name begins with a K. You can get her on Twitter. She's just, Anyway, so she sang a song, and I'm going to tell you why. She changed the lyrics of "Blinded by the Light," and she put "Blinded by the White," referring to those that went to see the president today or yesterday, because it was just mainly the white players that went.
Wow.
And I got to tell you, it's pissing me off. When you as a person or as a group, as a whatever, and this is just total Mikey's opinion, okay? So if anybody thinks Mikey's wrong, say, Mikey, you suck, you're wrong. When you, as soon as you say the white guys went, Latinos and the blacks stayed behind, you're already making it a black and white thing.
They're causing a divide.
Yeah, and you're already, exactly, Stevie, thank you. You're causing that divide. And what they say in the clubhouse, in the Boston Red Sox clubhouse, is there isn't a divide, which I believe. I don't believe, and none of the sports guys I listen to on the radio, they don't believe there's a divide in there either. And they got a couple of people on the inside, the beat writers on the inside that are in there every day. But why did people do that? Why do people? Why I don't understand why the first thing people look at is the color of somebody.
I can tell you why the media does it,
or their origin, or their or whatever. It's like, well, he's the first, or she, they're the first Nigerian person to get a master's in fucking zoology. Who the fuck cares if what the hell they are? Congratulations on your masters in zoology.
Yeah.
But who the hell cares? White, black, pink, blue. I don't give a rat's fuck where you're from, what you are. Why do you have to do that? Why? Why?
Because
Why are you gonna do that?
it sells tickets and it jacks ratings because people want to watch the catastrophe. Trump sent, I just heard this the other night, out of his mouth. Trump sent Puerto Rico like $20 billion.
I know.
He sent Texas like 10. He sent Louisiana
here's the
like
thing.
11.
He's scaling back on Puerto Rico because it's a wicked corrupt down there. And by the way, for those people that hate Trump, okay, relax. Because guess what? You ready? Wait for it. So didn't President Obama. Look it up. Look it up.
Yeah, but that doesn't hold water because they learn from their mistakes.
But my thing is that
I'm sick of the divide too, Mike. I feel bad. Like when I go to purchase a gun on my background check, it asks me, are you white, Hispanic, black?
no,
I don't want to fill that part out.
asshole. It's just,
What's it freaking matter? They do it in when they take the census.
yes.
It's like, what's it matter? If you're a citizen of the United States, what does it matter? I'm Bob. I live in this town. Count me in.
And I don't see the color on anybody. I don't see. But here, I'll tell you what I hear though. Okay. If you're using native tongue, if you're here in the United States and you're using your country's native tongue, I don't give a shit if it's Russian, Spanish, Italian, name one, French. Don't really care, whatever your native tongue is, okay? And you're using native tongue, and then you're going back to English, and that I notice, and that drives me absolutely fucking crazy.
Hey, Mike, could you put on some porn music while Shalisha brushes her hair?
Sure. Bow, 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 bow.
Just saying.
Anyway, the subject.
But it's just, why did people have to be like that? Why can't you just? Oh, he's the first black athlete to do. Who the fuck cares what the fuck color he is? Did he just set the home run record? Good. Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's the nuts. Congrats. Do I really care that Bobby Jones, first black whatever, hit, 600 fucking triples and 500 fucking doubles? No. Here's what I care about. Bobby Jones is the one that hit the fucking 600 triples and the 500 fucking doubles.
Right.
That's fuck. You know what I mean? I don't understand why we have to, because my belief is that you want to get rid of the bigotry, you want to get rid of the racism, you want to get rid of all that stuff, then get rid of, make a start, number one, get rid of he or she's the first, Asian to do this. He or she's the first Hispanic to do that. He or she's the first friggin'. Who fucking cares? Get rid of all that. Get rid of it. Why do you need it? Guess what? Guess what? I'm not blind, and I'm not picking on anybody that might be blind. Don't misunderstand me. I don't need to be told that Barack Obama was black. Do I?
He was white too.
Okay, let me backtrack. I don't need to know that I don't even care that Barack Obama was mulatto. I could give two shits less. I don't understand. Am I an idiot? Is it my thinking? I mean,
No, we're on the same page.
Absolutely, Frankie. Morgan Freeman did say to us, just stop talking about it. Right on, Vanessa. You keep putting people into groups. I just don't get it.
It's an old saying. It's called divide and conquer.
Hey, Big Dog Leather, you ready to go for a timeout now too? Because I like you. I like P2E too, and I sent him for a timeout. I will definitely send your ass there too. And for the third time, I sent you an invite. Guys, it just bothers me. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but it's really starting to get to me. So much so I just shut if I'm listening to the radio and they're doing it, I just shut the fucking radio off.
Yeah.
But then in the flip side of all this, all right, we'll throw everything into sports, okay? So the flip side of all this, if you say, wow, there's a black man playing fucking hockey, I'm an asshole.
Right?
It's the same fucking thing. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, it's kind of reverse prejudice because if you don't say a color, they assume you're talking about a white guy.
Yeah. Here's the other thing that bothers me, right? Mikey's in a bothersome mood. Here's something else that bothers me. We had Black Lives Matter. We had Black Guns Matter. We had the hashtag whatever and all that bullshit, right? And I'm going to ask a question, and I want somebody to answer me honestly, whether it's somebody on the panel or whether it's somebody out in the friggin' comment section. And I'm not even joking. I believe that you should be proud of wherever you're from, whatever your heritage is. Okay, I'm Italian. I love that I'm more Italian than you know. I got a little bit of Irish, but I love that about my heritage. Okay, I don't have any problem with all that stuff. Why is it bad if I put, hey, Italians are number one? Or if I put, if I was French and I put French as number one, everybody thinks that's great. Okay. And so then somebody puts, I think black's the number one. And then somebody puts, that's great. And then somebody else puts, I think white's the number one. Why does that person get a white hood?
Right. Instantly.
Can somebody, and this is no joke. I'm not joking. Why? What do they call those? I hate them too. I hate whether it works in my favor or not. What's that word? I had it on top of my brain.
Start with an S?
No, it starts with a D. Double standard. I hate I hate double standards
Right.
with a passion, whether they work for me or not. I just don't think I don't think they're right. I really don't.
It's right up there with being a hypocrite.
You know. So can somebody answer me? Why can I do that? Why is the person, male or female, it don't matter, that says I'm a white American, proud of it? And then as soon as they say that, first of all, if they ever did it on Facebook, they're gone. And second of all, their friends and whoever, or maybe they're not their friends, but somebody else is just going to throw a white hood over their head. Why? I want to know why.
I bet you there's nobody out there that can give you a reason. They can beat around the bush and start yelling and screaming, but they can't give you a reason. It's the same thing with they tried to kick that one kid out of school for wearing a straight and proud shirt.
Yeah, another one. Why is that bad?
But there was gay pride shirts all over the school.
Jeez, I need somebody to disagree with me. Anybody out? Nah, fucking. I get it, Mikey. When you say white, that seems to be negative. I don't get it. I don't get it either, Flan.
Well, we live such a charmed lifestyle.
Flan, I don't understand.
Everything is given, just handed to us.
Thank you, Sandy. Sandy said, here's the thing. Skin color shouldn't matter. You're right. The country you were born in or pledge allegiance to is what matters. But you can be proud of your heritage. Others can be, Sandy. But I can't. Stevie can't. You can't. As soon as we throw our color in it, we're fucked. And it's not fair. You know? Take this for example. Let's just suppose I was a friggin' sensation on fucking YouTube, right? And no other white male has ever done it, right? Got, whatever, 18 million subscribers. Are they going to say first white male ever to have 18 million subscribers?
I highly doubt it. That would cause red flags instantly.
Because let me tell you something. If somebody did say that about me, I'd go out of my mind about the person that said it. It's just, I know you guys might think they're a little thing, and it's just, they fucking irritate the shit. I would much rather be hot and sweaty on a fucking 100-degree day and run rampant through a fucking thorn bush than have people do that and say that.
Right.
I just can't take it. I can't. I just can't do it.
It's the little things that just keep picking at you and make you crazy.
HRM, how are you, brother? HRM says there's a blue stripe on an American flag that represents hypocritical peoples.
Oh, speaking of which, did you hear the...
All right, Mikey's done with his rants, by the way.
The Democratic guy running... I can't remember if it was Congress or the other group. They're swearing into people to testify. And they took "So Help Me God" off the end of the swearing in now. That's the new thing.
And that's the only part that used to work because everyone had the fear of God in them.
Yeah.
Listen, it's the same nitwits that want to take in God we trust off the money.
Right.
And it's just little. Why does something like that? It has no bearing on your life. It has no. Do you know what I'm saying? Where does putting that in God we trust, or one nation under God, anything like that? How does that physically or mentally hurt someone?
Mhm.
Because to me, you should be able to do what you want to do and say what you want to say without physically hurting somebody or emotionally hurting somebody.
I can understand giving somebody the choice, because you do have atheists who do not believe in God,
That's fine.
and they might see that as a bitter pill to swallow to say it. I can understand giving them the choice, but to totally take it away and take away the choice, kind of
Right.
like how Georgia's trying to do that. Just saying.
It is a part of our history, and I do understand that they want to hang on to that, and I can appreciate that.
Well, we came here as Christians escaping the English reign, trying to make us Catholic or something else.
I think what happened over time was you almost had to be Christian to fit in. Anyone else felt out of place, and now people are feeling that way, and it's causing a lot of people problems.
Yeah, so make
But
it a
it's part
choice.
of our, but it's part of our history too.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Apparently, we in this, well, not we, but the majority of people in the South anyway, don't like our history because they took down all those statues.
Yeah, no shit. That's
Listen,
kind of
nobody
starting.
ever said that history was beautiful. Okay. You were
But
speaking of
they're going to end up repeating history as they're making so much of it today.
Is she going berserkers at me?
She was roboting.
Okay, good, because I was just about ready to get pissy.
Damn it.
Now she's damning it.
I know, right?
That girl.
So, because
Keep talking.
we were doing the Christian thing and the God thing. I'll give you a little. Most of you might know this, anyways, but I'll give you a little history lesson in the Catholic Church. One of the most crookedest things there were back in the day when the first popes were there and everything. And guess what they would do? They would get laid. Okay. So, and guess what else they had? Slaves.
Of course.
Give me a minute, guys.
All righty.
What were you saying, Gunpowder Beauty?
Am I still roboting?
No, you're pretty good.
Okay. Well, the unfortunate part about everyone sitting there and removing the statues and trying to erase history is kind of doomed to repeat ourselves because they're failing to acknowledge history. And when you try to erase history, you're I mean, we can sit there and go back in history and look at what Hitler did. Okay, the citizens were not armed. The citizens were not able to defend themselves against a government. Millions died because of it. And here we've got all these politicians trying to take away our guns. Right now, we don't have a Hitler except for Clinton, but that's the closest thing I can come up with.
You were jumbled. All I heard was, Mike, you're the best.
You didn't make out any of that?
Yeah, I got the gist of it.
Mm,
He's absolutely right. If we remove our history via the Southern colonels, generals and stuff like that, you are going to start repeating your history,
Yep.
which we don't want to
yeah.
do.
Hey, you Digger, what's up? Good to see you, my friend. Um,
Right on, Frank.
Well, if you have old dollar bills within God we trust on them or coins, I guess they'll be worth more.
Yeah, maybe. Or burned.
Oh God.
Hey, you can't say that.
Joe, buy a shotgun, Biden. Special ed. You wearing a gun right now? I am. I'm wearing a gun right now too.
Let me feel it and try to find it.
It's pump action. It's right about there. Do I have the muzzleloader down here? No, the muzzleloader's upstairs.
Nice gun girl. She's wearing a gun right now.
That's what I just said to her. She's wearing
You
a gun.
finding any mushrooms, gun girl?
Wow, this is the invasion of Michigan people, huh? Holy shite.
Who out there finding mushrooms?
Oh, I haven't went out yet. I'm finding them on YouTube. Does that count?
Just so people out there that are going to listen to this tomorrow or whatever, all right, the next day, all right, when they're asking for mushrooms, no, they're not looking for a drug dealer, people.
Yeah, right.
All right, they're looking for morels. Okay, the natural ones out in the woods. Okay, not the ones on the corner under the street light with the bulb out. All right. Oh, I totally agree, Sandy. If people don't take a stand, we are screwed. We are screwed, blued, and tattooed if we don't. That's why I piss people off every when right around Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and people start saying "Happy Holiday,"
Yeah.
and I just say "Happy Thanksgiving," and then when it comes to be Christmas time, I go "Merry Christmas." And I had the only time I ever had one problem was when oh, I know, especially nothing wrong with a tattoo, especially on a woman. Oh my God, that's hot. But see, you got me. See, you said tattoo, and I immediately just went doink. So one time I had a guy. I said Merry Christmas. He goes, well, I don't celebrate Christmas. I celebrate Hanukkah. I says, guess what? He goes, what? I goes, Happy Hanukkah. And I says, I hope it was a good one for you. He says, it actually was. I says, cool. Then you get the people. That's not, I'll be at CVS or something. Says, hey, Merry Christmas. And I had one lady behind the counter tell me that was wrong.
Really?
So I said to her, I go, what was wrong about it? We say happy holidays. I says, who's we? We who?
Yeah, I didn't
I
sign up.
don't. I don't. So I say Merry Christmas to anybody I fucking damn well please. Don't really care. Don't really care.
Well, maybe if she went and took an X-Lax or something or removed the 2x4 from her butt, maybe Sana'd want to visit her.
Right?
Yeah, right.
I don't. I don't.
Really? Wow, I cannot spell tonight.
I even love it when I used to work. This place I used to work. They used to put the sign up holiday party. And I used to cross out holiday and put Christmas. and they would get mad at me. Do you know I can get in trouble for that? I said, I don't give a rat's fuck. It is what it is. What do you call 4th of July? 4th of fucking July. What do you call Memorial Day? Memorial Day. Do you say happy holidays when it's Memorial Day? No.
Right.
No. Do you, you know? Right on, Sandy. As we should. It's getting bad. And people, Sandy, you hit the nail on the head. People need to start fighting back. You know?
Yeah, I think a lot of people are getting sick of this rolling
really,
over bullshit.
I don't know who can do that. Media-wise, they're not, huh? The media ain't gonna help you. So you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna go rent a billboard and say Merry Christmas on it.
Right.
Or get bumper stickers.
You might offend Muslims.
Or put Merry Christmas, comma, Happy Hanukkah, comma, Happy Kwanzaa, comma, ... happy whatever.
Happy beheading. Did I say that out loud?
Or Bacon Day.
All right. So what do Muslims celebrate? They don't celebrate Christmas. I'm being serious. I don't know. Does anybody know?
Well, they know about Jesus, but they don't hold him high on the.
No, but here's who they do.
do.
Here's who they do hold high is Mary. Mary's name is in the fucking Quran more than any other fucking. I think Mary's name is in the Quran more than it is in the friggin' Bible. All right. So, but celebrate what you want. If they call it whatever, I don't care. Celebrate it. That's awesome. But don't call it a holiday. When you say to your, if what do the Muslims call their Christmas? Anybody know?
I don't think they have one.
Oh, okay. But whatever. It doesn't have to be. You know what I'm saying? Just call it what it is. If it's on a calendar, it doesn't say holiday December 25th. It says fucking Christmas Day.
Holiday, a day of festivity or recreation when no work is done. Holiday.
Yeah. But my point is that look on a calendar. Look on a calendar and tell me what it reads on December 25th. It'll say Christmas Day.
Ramadan, Flan says.
There you go. Happy Ramadan. I don't care.
Whoever makes that calendar has the right to put whatever holiday they want on there.
Right.
You look on you go to a calendar store. You go to one of those push cart thingies through all the malls. And you see all the calendars they sell. You won't find one that won't have Christmas Day, Easter Day, Thanksgiving, and we also have Flan, what do you call it up there?
Boxing Day.
Boxing Day is on the U.S. calendars. Hanukkah is on the U.S. calendars. Is what do you call it on there too? Yom Kippur, whatever the hell you call that.
You should watch more videos and history on religion. Religion is very, very, very fascinating and interesting. I can't get enough of it.
I don't really. Well, I got a wife that teaches at a Catholic school, and I got 2 daughters in Catholic school, so I'm good with religion right now.
It's very fascinating, very interesting. You're missing.
Oh no, it is. Hey, Johnny, you have an invite. Don't be like Big Dog of the Leather Kind and not take your invites. Why don't you come on here and tell us how your weekend was? Sodomy in the sand or goat love under the stars? HRM, I don't even want to know.
Sodomize the sand.
There's probably a few things I
Pretty
probably
hot. Cold's
Gritty.
day after Christmas, a tradition from hundreds of years ago.
could be
Right.
cold and wet or hot and dry.
Flan, what's your holiday in November though?
Like getting your pee hole though.
Jesus, right
That
to the
don't
toilet.
sound
This just
good.
went.
That
What?
don't sound good at all.
Say it one more time.
That don't sound good at all.
No. That's just Shalisa being mean.
Nobody needs sand in their pee hole.
Hey, all right, don't even say it again. Don't even say it again, because then now when I go to bed, I'll put a freaking piece of duct tape over it so nothing crawls up there.
No, just lubricate yourself a little bit.
No, I'm good. No, guys, no, I'm good. October is Thanksgiving. No, November. What's in November? Our Veterans Day is your what? Because when I was up in Montreal 100 years ago, it was our Veterans Day, so that's November 11th, and it was your something because liquor stores are closed up at your place, French Canada. Hey, Fawn, not for nothing. I'm not picking on you, but there aren't any Canadian teams in the playoffs. Sorry. Remembrance Day. Thank you. And for all you people that follow hockey and you're from Ohio or what have you, and you're rooting for you were rooting for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Ha! I'm sorry, did I say that out loud?
Yeah, you did.
And now Boston's already been one up on the Carolina Hurricanes. World War I ended on the 11th hour, 11th day of the 11th of the month. That'd be cool. So, Steve, you never did tell me why you blew us off on Saturday.
I don't remember now. Oh, I was into that.
He doesn't remember.
I was elbow deep into doing something on my lathe, and I just couldn't.
Oh, I bet you were elbow deep. But
I just
I don't know
couldn't.
about the lathe part.
I was on a mission. Sorry.
I was on a mission from God.
Hey, Jay Watt.
Jay Watson, 69. What's up, Jay Watt? Look, as Jay Watt comes in, I'm looking for my Spyderco. Oh, never mind. I found it. No, I'm actually looking for a goddamn match. I got no
Your
matches.
breath in a buffalo fart.
I got no matches, no lighters down here.
That's it.
That don't make me happy.
The wife probably came and stole them all. You know your MO.
Most likely she is a little witchy that way. You know? Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm fine.
I wish Big Dog was in here so he could tell us or show us how.
Look at that. Gunpowder Beauty's wearing a Michigan shirt. That rocks.
Let me see. Present to everybody. Ta-da! Texas girl from Michigan.
Yep, just a Texas girl in a Michigan world.
Hell yeah.
Texas stuff. I know how do I uh-oh, Stevie.
It's the
Can't undo it.
How do you undo it?
I don't know, but I bet you your ratings are going through the roof right now.
Right?
Gunpowder Beauty. Take it off. Take it off.
Are you trying to get me thrown off of YouTube?
That's all right. You can come on my chat. It'd be worth it.
Listen. Only on a private chat.
Well, that takes the fun out of it.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm Captain No Fun. Don't worry about it.
Party pooper over there.
Did I see right on St. Louis Blues? Is still on. That's who I hope the Bruins wind up playing in the Stanley Cup is the St. Louis Blues. Did M.I. Woodsman acknowledge the fact that I told him he had a invite in his, what do you call it?
I don't think he said anything.
Yeah, that's all right. Neither did
Big dog
of the leather kind. Peanuts, what's up, brother?
Right on, Peanut. We promise we won't look.
I won't. Hey, Peanuts, I wouldn't look either. I'd be like this. I won't look. I promise.
Are you peeking? No.
No, I'm videotaping. That's not peeking.
Oh, he says he didn't get one, shithead.
Oh,
Am I?
send him one.
That was the one you said. Did I?
Why am I all of a sudden a shithead? Really? I'll talk. Okay.
I'll send him one so you don't get the boot.
Really? Okay.
See
Stevie,
what a nice guy I am.
Stevie, hold down the fort, will you?
What?
Hold down the fort, will you? Be in charge and don't let her do anything silly.
Bullshit. You leave, it's coming off, buddy.
Mike, kid, I would have liked.
You girls just do what you want to do. I'm gonna go.
If it does,
if
it does while I'm gone, I'll be more pissed off that it happened than it didn't. You know what I mean?
Well, don't worry, it's on tape, Mike. You can watch it later.
Yeah, what you're talking about.
Holy crap. Why is that popping up?
Did you forget to close your porn site off first?
No.
Yeah, careful. Don't share your screen yet till you close all windows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Lynn, I see the video you sent me. I haven't had a chance to open it yet. I thought you were talking like a few days ago or something. Who am I looking for? Oh, yeah.
Focus, Steve. Focus.
I almost scrolled right past him.
You're on a mission to send MI a link.
All right. Well, it doesn't say that on my Facebook. It says another name. So I have to forget about MI and look for the name I'm looking for.
Yeah, Facebook's starting to trip me up because it's hard to keep up with whose YouTube name is what. And
right. Okay, Flan, I seen the video. I'll go watch it after. What? There's been some good stuff coming through Facebook, some funny stuff and some great little videos. Whoa.
what?
It just looked weird when I wrote in the side chat. It looked like tiny, but I didn't notice that MI wrote in all caps. He's trying to yell.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm a modern man. Hey, John, what's up?
What's going on?
Hello.
I'll do.
Happy Friday night.
Yeah, buddy.
So is this weekend supposed to be rainy and crappy again, or is it going to be a nice one?
Tomorrow Sunday it's supposed to rain like a freaking cow pissing on a flat rock.
Maybe
Y'all
up
are killing me with all this rain. Y'all are killing me. with all the rain. I need it to stop for a while so I can like get all the stuff done around that
Yeah,
needs to be done.
like
These
mowing
stick
your
bushes,
hayfield.
well, these
expecting-
sticker bushes are terrible, and the more it rains, the more the dang things are growing.
Right.
It's supposed
Yeah,
to get
this
in the morning.
this isn't really normal for us. This is more like Washington weather.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no
This is
kid.
the first year we've had the ground fully saturated. And I mean, I've been snowed in 2 or 3 times, and it's been raining, and before it dries up, it rains again, and it's really weird. I'm hoping we get in some hot days and get some morels before it's a flop.
Yeah, I had no luck with morels this year at all.
I
Those are-
found 2 today.
I
There's-
think they're just now starting to pop.
That's what I'm kind of wondering. They're just so behind because the ground isn't warmed up, and
I'm only finding them where the sun is just wide open, where the forest has been cleared and the sun's baking the ground to 52 degrees, because the ground's got to be 52 degrees.
Right on. Oh, did you ever get your mycelium?
Oh, that's coming in the mail next week.
Cool.
And I've already got a slurry started. I've got an air stone and a 5-gallon bucket. I'm gonna try to get the blender going and get a morel slurry going. I don't know if I can do it or not, but I'm going to grow some mushrooms with the mycelium and the chips, and then I'm gonna try to grow some mushrooms in a slurry. But it's hard to do. You can get the mycelium going, but getting it to fruit is the hard part. So I'm gonna try both ways.
I'm thinking to get it to fruit, you got to shock it or something.
Oh yeah, with some fresh charcoal and ash from the fireplace or the
So-
wood stove. What do you mean by shock it?
Well, a lot of plants only send out their flowers when they're actually kind of starting to die. They're like fighting for their life, and they're trying to spread their seed because they're dying. So I'm thinking with that mycelium, it all grows underground and it's all happy and nice and having a good time. And then somehow you got to shock it like it's dying or something so it will force its seeds out.
That might be why it takes sometimes 2 to 3 years to see any fruit.
Yeah.
damn.
Because I'm sure why the ground is fertile for the mycelium, that it will just be happy and just grow its little white fingers and just be all happy. But I bet you when the food starts running out, hence under like a dead elm, when it gets to a point where it's super rotten or super dried out, that's when they start, I don't know. That's just a theory.
Right.
I'm no scientist.
Really popular guy on YouTube, we all know. I won't say his name, but
Bill?
he's really certain that morels pop out of the ground. And then once you see them, they don't grow anymore. But it's just not true.
Well, I kind of agree with him. This is my theory.
It does seem that way, but
This is my theory. I think they pretty much get the size they're going to get underground, but in like a dehydrated state. And then when they get the rain and the proper sun, they start hydrating. That's what makes them pop. And when you see them where they look like they're growing, if you really look at them, they're basically just expanding. Because you notice when you get the little morels, how thick and juicy they are, but you get the big morels, they tend to be thin and dried out.
and the big morels have deep furrows like a tree.
Right.
And little morels are mashed together. The lines are tight. There's no deep furrows yet, like that.
Ooh, that's a beauty.
This isn't going to grow much more. But if you got a really young, fat, juicy one,
But the morels
it's
will
going
win.
to grow bigger.
Well, I'm thinking that's where they kind of hydrate and just start expanding.
I got the perfect video to send you. It's only 2 minutes long, and it shows the 15-day stage of a morel growing, and you can watch the little tiny ones kind of grow and then die and grow and then die all around the larger one. It's really cool.
I thought morels were white.
I seen it. They're all different colors, Mike. Black, white, gray, yellow.
Oh, so they're not racist.
That's right.
You are on a race kick tonight.
I am, because I've had it up to here. That's why.
Well, if more of us would
So
acknowledge,
how do you know what morel you're looking at then? How do you know that you're looking at a morel if it's all different colors? I mean, what the fuck?
You gotta look at the style of mushroom, and then look at the inside of the mushroom. Make sure it's copacetic.
Well, I know I'm just a shithead, but you know.
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
well, one of the reasons morels are so popular to find is because they're easy to get them right.
I've seen 3.5 pounds for sale for $150.
Wow.
How much?
$150 for 3.5 pounds.
Fresh.
Yep.
You got a long way to go.
But morels are popular because they're easy to recognize by slicing in half.
So what's that
Yep.
thing weigh? Like fucking nothing. So 350 pounds of morels.
No, 3.5 pounds.
Oh, I thought you said 350 pounds.
No, 3.5 pounds for
That'll fill a
100.
fucking worm.
That's about a wad about that big.
Yeah, for $150.
Oof.
They're more than the hallucinogenic mushrooms.
Right?
Yeah, those are head crap, aren't they?
What?
The hallucinogenic mushrooms, those are under cow crap.
I don't know. I never did mushrooms. I'm not. I wasn't a drug.
Me neither.
No. If you said mescaline, I might be able to talk.
I don't want to take shit made me see things, so I stayed away from that shit.
That was funny as fuck. Funny as fuck.
Everything was pink elephants back then. Oh, you're gonna see pink elephants.
Vanessa wants to know what morels grow on.
The ground, dirt. They're not like some that grow on the side of a tree. They grow in the ground.
Usually under a certain tree, though.
Yeah, elms, stuff like that.
I have elms here.
Some hardwoods.
The tree that's in our backyard, it's straight back. There's only 2 under it, but I'm pleased to see what everything it has.
Do you have any elms?
Yeah,
I'm gonna find morels and just break Stevie's balls.
Mike, when you're driving,
Actually, I hope you do find some. They're awesome.
yeah, Mike, when you're driving down the road, look for a tree that the bark's falling off of. Stop and go run around and look. That's all I can tell you.
With sun. A little bit of sun, a little bit of shade.
Yeah, well, that ain't happening around these parts.
Yeah, right. It's all shade right now. But they like dead elms, old apple trees, nice thick poplar groves. And according to Guns Girl, they're growing under a maple tree at her house. But that could be blown over from the apple trees because I think she has both.
Well, the last batch that I found were from an elm tree, but they went way far off from that elm tree. I mean, they were, maybe an elm had been further out and is no longer there. I don't know. But
Yeah, it could have been from the old far-reaching branches. Or they got whopped and chipped and
no working chipped.
Or a tree fell down. Years have passed. You know what I mean?
Shaker HP, another Michigander.
Shaker H.
I love how the Michiganders just take over Mikey D's chat.
they,
And what tops it all is Guns Girl and Pizza E going.
What do you mean going at it? I really don't like that choice of words. What's wrong with you people? You people.
Everybody do it. Drive
Who
me
got-
nuts.
Hey, who got mad at me that night for doing that, Stevie? Do you remember?
Oh, it's hard telling. A lot of people been mad at you, Mike.
Yeah. If I don't like them, I could give two shits less. Just saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wow, gunpowder is lagging.
No, again. I hate
That's
living
because
in
she's
the
on a
boonies.
tablet or a phone.
No, it's because she's out in the country.
I wonder if we should have a fundraiser for a computer for a girl.
Yeah, in that same fundraiser with the money left over, we'll get you a fucking real phone. Go to Steve's house, he's still got a fucking wall phone with a fucking cord fucking 10 feet long. Rotary phones. They don't even work anymore, do they?
Whoops.
Anybody know
Attached.
Anybody know rotary phones still work?
Yeah, if you have a landline.
Yeah, Steve still got that old phone on the wall.
We had one in my kitchen for years. We had a rotary phone on the wall with a fucking
The
cord.
phone always used to be in the kitchen.
With a fucking cord that you can reach to the fucking living room, for Christ's sakes.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And Mom
Thank
always
God.
yelling, "Don't stretch the cord."
And like fucking clockwork. I sit down to eat dinner. The phone rings. Mikey gets a phone
Yep.
every night of the goddamn week. And it's like, I swear to God, people know. Well, they're eating dinner. Let me call them.
We must have been highfalutin. We had a phone in the kitchen and a phone in our basement,
I had a phone
right by the garage door.
We had a phone in the kitchen, a phone in my mom's room, and a phone in my grandfather's room.
Really highfalutin if you got two televisions
Yeah.
or
We
color.
had,
Hey,
well,
hey, you can't say colored.
hey, that's despicable. Yeah, you can't. Wow, colored. Ooh. Jesus, that's
People probably think that means it's a painted TV.
Yeah, right. I remember when they first come out,
what
there used to be
TVs?
3 stripes of color across the color TV.
What TVs?
Ow. Yeah, it'd all be landscape. The bottom would be green, the middle would be like
Yeah,
kind of
orange.
purple color, and then they had the blue on the top. So the guy'd be sitting there talking on TV with a half normal face and a half blue face.
I like the fact that when I was a kid, it was almost normal for everyone to have a color TV now, that I could actually get a black and white television at a garage sale for so cheap.
Yeah,
I
$5.
want to put in my bedroom.
And you know what's funny? And the same holds true for your cameras and shit. You know, they had the color printing and all that bullshit, right? And what's going on now? You see more black and white photos now than you did when they were black and white.
Yeah, right. New trend.
You know, and I'm going to tell you something. They look. Some of them look really, really cool.
I'm a big fan of the black and white photos.
Yeah. See, there's no gray area. There's just all black and white.
Actually, it's all shades of gray.
Shades of gray. 50 Shades of Gray.
50 shades of gray. Yeah, yeah.
50 Shades of Mike.
Ow.
There are some days that I am 50 Shades of something, but not me.
You know what's funny about the good old days? How long did a TV last back in the days?
Oh, I had a TV forever.
Yeah.
Put some aluminum
Wow.
foil on it.
Well, you
Lasting
had a-
longer.
if you watched it too much or what have you, you know, or it got old, the tube went out. So I know that the millennials, if there's any millennials listening or will listen to this afterwards, we took it to a TV repair shop.
Yeah.
We didn't go back to Walmart and buy another one.
They're banging on the side of it.
We walked up to the corner.
Yeah.
We either walked that TV up to the corner with it, or, you know, Dad put it in the station wagon. I'll tell you what a station wagon is in a minute. I'll tell you what a station wagon is in a minute. Went to the TV repair shop. The guy plugged it in, should see what the hell's going on with it. I'll be 2 minutes, he says. Goes out back, comes back with takes the two bulbs out of the fucking package, throws them in the fucking TV. The TV works like a charm.
Yep.
Charges my father like fucking $8.
You remember being able to go to the drugstore and test your own tubes in the tube testing machine?
Yep.
You know, it's just
That's funny.
life was so much easier.
It was a simple life.
It was. It was a simple life, and I'm going to tell you something. I mean, people don't. A lot of people think I'm off my rocker. Well, a lot of people think I'm off my rocker anyway. But
At least you understand that.
so generations ago, before they had TV, right? People did what? They read.
Radio.
Right. They had radio, or they read. Or guess what else? They
Blood
actually
family game night.
they had family night. They hung out with neighbors, right?
Played cards, board
We
games.
played cards down in so and so's house. All the kids were at this house one week. Okay,
We socialized.
you ready? Then they invented the TV. Slowly but surely, all the old stuff went. Seriously, think about it. How many people do you hear of going to other people's houses to play cards nowadays?
Yeah, right.
How many people do you hear about neighbors that hang out and you know you just don't hear of it? You know why?
That means I have to like my neighbors, though.
Because we have computers, we have televisions, we have iPads, we have fucking everything on the sun. We don't even have to leave our house. We don't even have to. Here's how lazy this fucking society is today. We have P-Pod service. We can call a fucking supermarket that delivers fucking groceries to my house.
What the hell's Peapod?
P-Pod. You know what a P-Pod is?
No.
You know what a Morel is, but you know what a P-Pod is.
What does that have to do with? What is a Peapod service?
It's you guys don't have that out there where you are?
I don't
know
think
what
it's
Peapod
called that,
is.
Mike.
It is. It is. I'm telling you right now. Look it up. Where's Frankie?
What?
Frankie.
I'm out in the boonies with no internet.
Good.
What is a Peapod? Don't make me Google
I'm going to
it.
tell you if you clam it. Thank you.
Ooh, get him going, girlfriend.
Edith.
Ethan.
One of the local large supermarkets. Okay.
Stop and shop.
Okay. You can call them or go online. Actually, you can go on. I don't think you can call me. I think you will go online. You go online, you place an order on what you want. Okay. They get it at their supermarket. Little boy takes order, walks to the fucking store, grabs everything you just ordered. Okay. They put it on a fucking truck and they deliver it to your house.
Well, I used to do that before our time, back in the 50s on the bicycle. I used to bring you your milk and bread and eggs and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then they could get away with all the baggers and kids didn't have jobs anymore.
Yep.
But it's funny. We've become the most laziest fucking society that there is.
Or busiest.
But Steve, we don't have to leave our house.
Yeah, I know, but a lot of that comes from two parents working, 24/7.
No, but
Some
I'm
of
saying
it comes
we
from
don't.
that.
We don't even have to leave our house. You can get food and water brought to you, right? Banking online, everything, shopping online, delivered to your house, everything. You never have to leave your house.
I love me some Amazon.
Oh yeah,
Just saying.
Me too.
I'm
Nothing
really
better
getting
than-
hooked on Amazon.
Nothing better than a box on your porch.
that's right.
Woohoo!
I had one.
Being able to find stuff.
Oh, really?
Find
Steve,
it.
did you really just say that?
Yes, I did.
All right, just checking.
And MI had one today, so
Yep.
he knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, buddy. Got me a new ground tarp.
Nice.
Well, the
That's the
sad
last-
thing, go ahead.
What's that? No, go ahead, on.
I was thinking of what Flan said. The sad thing, Flan, is
I like
kids don't
Boxes
have to
too,
use
Craig.
their imaginations hardly anymore.
Craig. Oh yeah, how are you, brother? No, they don't. When I was a kid, we used to play cops and robbers. All right, we used to play cowboys and Indians. You can't play cowboys and Indians anymore because apparently that's not.
It's racist.
Politically correct.
Yeah, that's not politically correct. You can't play cowboys and
Or
Indians
my
anymore.
sister would say, "Fine." Oh, it's violent.
We used to play army.
Oh, that was my favorite.
Yeah.
You know,
I think
We used
Mom
to
and Dad
play-
actually bought me a plastic army helmet and stuff.
Hey, we still play Army.
we used to play hide and go seek.
And when you got older, it was make out and go seek.
Spend
That
about
is my favorite game.
Kick the can. That was one of my favorites.
And
Mhm.
Red Rover. 90,000 things we used to play with.
Bounce the
everybody.
rock in the can.
And the funny part is that so like my parents would give us an idea to go do something, or my kids in the neighborhood, their parents would give them an idea for us to go do, and we didn't look at our parents as weird, like what the hell's wrong with you? We just went and did it.
Right on, Vanessa.
What
We played, Vanessa says we played war using logs to beat each other.
there you go.
Yeah.
We used to make snow forts. Now they call them Kwanzas. Who the hell knew?
Well,
Right? But we'd make a snow fort. We'd have snowball. But I don't know. It's just
we used to build forts in the woods. Now they call them debris shelters.
exactly right. Or you build a fort today, they want taxes on it.
Yeah.
well, it's all the survivalist stuff. We used to call it playing in the woods.
Exactly.
You know.
Yep.
One of my favorite things to do was go to the store, get a 25-cent pack of jumping jacks, hop on my BMX bike and go out to the four-wheel trails, stand on the cattle bridge and light those suckers and drop them in a creek. And right as they hit the creek, they zzz into the water and they spin around underwater in different colors and
Yep. Make the bubbles, smoke bubbles.
good times.
Polluting the waterways.
Oh, you found it. Did you guys ever play? We used to call it.
Better than all the booze bottles.
First of all, don't laugh at me and don't make fun about the next words coming out of my mouth, okay? But this is what we used to call it. Anybody ever? We used to call it pickle. So you got two people catching,
Oh yeah.
and you got one kid running back and forth. We used to do triples. We'd have three kids, if they can make the base and all that. But you only use two bases, But we used to play all kinds of shit. We used to play all kinds of shit like that. And fucking.
Yeah, I remember. Wow, that's weird. I totally forgot about playing that.
I
Remember?
love playing pickle. Loved it.
Remember? Well, this is really racist, but I don't know what you'd call it. But remember playing Smear the Queer?
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
racist.
It's not racist.
If it's
It's not
history and
racist.
they're not
It's
wanting to learn
homophobic.
now.
Quiz don't have their own race yet. They're it's bigoted.
Tell me what smear the queer meant.
Well, we used to play with a football, right? Right.
Yep.
Play the football.
So you get the football, and you had to run because you played it with like 10 kids.
Yeah, and they were all
And the other 9,
after you.
so you're one with the ball. The other 9 had to tackle you and get the ball.
It's almost like rugby.
Yeah, pretty much like rugby.
And then if you caught the guy, you would yell, "Jam pile!" And everybody would just
Oh,
pile on.
God, I hate dog pile.
Pile on, yeah.
Yep. Pig, we used to call it pig pile. Same difference.
I don't like
Well-
how they call a whip down being pantsed now. What the fuck? Why do people say,
Pants.
"Oh, he just got pantsed"? How did getting a whip down turn into pants?
We just did.
What's the whip down?
I don't know.
Yeah,
but
I've
we gotta
never
go back.
heard of
We
that.
gotta go back. We gotta go back. Flan, listen. Sorry about the smear the quiz, sweetheart. It's just we were kids. We didn't know.
We didn't even know what queer meant.
And I wanted to know what it meant because
No, gay was happy.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was 5 years old and I knew what a queer was. So don't let them try to pull the wool over your eyes, Flan.
That was
We
back,
all knew. We're better than that.
Ohio, just because you had an experience.
back in the day when gay was happy.
With a goat.
Vanessa Kitty, you know what a whip down is too.
Oh, we used to call it pig piles up here.
You guys ever played?
We
We
also,
used to play TV tag. You ever played that where
Flashlight tag.
you run and you play tag, but if someone yells a TV show real quick and sits down before you tag them, they're safe.
No, I never said no.
No.
Played that.
That was
But
gay.
you couldn't say the same show. So if someone runs up and you yell Happy Days and you sit down and somebody else yells Happy Days, then that's it.
Wear really big, thick glasses when you were a kid.
Who, me?
The Coke bottle bottoms. The real thick ones, the Coke bottle ones.
He's had laser surgery since then. I was just giving you a hard time.
Oh no, I've never worn glasses.
I'm like a nerd game.
Wow.
Called TV tag. I mean, I just remember.
Yeah, kid.
Vanessa just straight up called it beat the crap out of each other.
No, but we just hang out, and then, and that was back in the day when, the town I grew up in, I think is only, I don't know, 17 square miles or something, and I'd be on the other side. I'd be on the other side of town on my bike with my friends or whatever, and I come home, and my mother would be like, "Why are you on the other side of town?" I go, "What are you talking about?" And, this is before the advent of knowing that my mother went to school there. And I mean, I knew she went to school there, but how do I know that, nobody ever moved out of the fucking town? So they all know that I'm her kid and, I got ratted out. But I wouldn't, you think I'd let my 12-year-old daughter get on her bike and go to the other side of this town? No. Not happening.
Hell, my dad said, "Don't you come home till the streetlights come on."
Yeah, exactly.
And the road we lived on didn't have streetlights.
Right? Did you get the hint?
Never
Look
came
at
on.
Her beauty. She's all sad because nobody mentioned mudding.
Oh, we used to go mudding all the time.
Hey, all right, hang on.
Four-wheeling, creek. No, we used to go creeking. We called it creeking. We used to take our fenders off our ATVs.
Yep.
You sit there for like 2 hours taking all the screws off of your fenders, take your fenders off, put your seat back on, and then we go creeking and just drive down the middle of the creek for like miles.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you ready? I'll make you feel better. You ready? Get in the truck.
I love it when you sweet talk me like that. What you want?
Fool Master Chew 12. How are you, bud? How you been? He says we had Buckeye fights with the spiked hulls.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. All the way on the way to school and on the way home.
We used to have crab apple fights. We'd take crab, like a stick and sharpen it.
Those things
Stick a
hurt.
crab apple in it and sling it.
Walnut too.
I was a bigger fan of the cedar balls and the slingshot.
What was the
Yep.
shit that? What is the shit that when you're in the woods clings to you? It's got the spikes on it.
Burdock.
Not the
big
little
one?
ones. The ball. The
Yeah,
ball.
burdock.
Yeah. You take like fucking 4 of those if you don't like somebody. Like there's
Yep.
a couple of girls in school that thought that shit didn't stink. So I'd walk by that fucking bush every fucking morning and I'd be like, oh, I'm paying this bitch back today. I grab like 3 of those fucking things. I'd walk by her desk and go, thump, right in her
In
head.
her hair.
Oh yeah.
You know, the more
Here you go. Doink.
hairspray a girl uses, the better that those stick.
The
What's
what?
that?
I said, the more hairspray a girl uses, the better those burrs will stick.
Oh yeah. And,
Hit
this,
right on.
and I'm old. I'm old, and this is the 80s. You want to talk about hairspray? Marlon, they invented it. I mean, it was just
Yeah.
Dude, they had to make regulations and laws to protect the ozone because of people like us from the 80s.
fucking 80s.
The old Aquanet.
Damn.
And today,
Hey, you haven't lived until you've been running through the woods. Well, we had not really woods, but a tree line on the side of our house. But we had a hedge apple tree. You ain't really lived until you've been hitting the back of the head with a hedge apple.
I know. And it's
Is that the
The big giant green thing. It looks like a brain.
yeah. Those are
a head shop.
oh,
no, they use them for the wood for making awesome bows.
All I know is
Everything
if you take a hedge apple and cut it in two, put it like around the edge of your house, it helps keep spiders away.
Yeah, that's Osage orange. That's bow making wood, like pristine bow making wood. Should go back and cut them down. You make a lot of money. Just saying.
Yep, Food Messenger just said that. Those
Dude, we had a willow tree that I planted when I was like in 2nd grade, and all it was just a little sapling type thing. I brought it home from school on like Arbor Day or something. Remember how they used to send you home with like a pine tree?
Yep.
In a styrofoam cup.
Save the world.
Yep. I planted that tree in our front yard when I was like in 1st and 2nd grade. And the last time I was in the town where I grew up in was about 6 months ago. And my wife said, "You want to drive by your old house?" I said, "Sure." So we went by. You can't even see the house because of that tree now. Big old huge willow tree. I mean, it looks like something you'd see in the movies, like down in Georgia or something, like Savannah or something.
Right.
Oh, the weeping willows?
Yeah, weeping willow.
Yeah, I have one in my backyard too. Those things, they're nice, but they fucking bugs cling to them like a sumbitch.
Bugs, yeah.
We used to swing on them.
And you can't burn them either.
Branches.
You can't burn them. They're full of water.
We used to like camp underneath it. You didn't even need a tent or anything.
I know, right?
You work your way through it.
It'd be pouring outside. You don't even get wet. Those things are huge. I like those. But because there's a weeping willow, but then we had I don't even know if this is the name of the tree or not. But they used to call it a pussy willow tree.
Oh yeah, with the little white balls on it. Cotton balls.
Yeah, we have one of those in my backyard too.
Well, that's officially in the book as pussy willow. So
White ball, isn't that racist?
No, I have white balls, and my nephew don't, and a lot of other people I know don't have white balls.
In the back of our property where I grew up, we had like 4 peach trees, man. And that's where you'd find us in the summertime. We'd be underneath them peach trees, just sitting back here eating peaches right off the tree. Oh, man, my dad was so mad because he'd want peach cobbler or something. My mom like, good luck, because boy's been out there all day eating peaches.
Yeah.
Not mine. Mine ain't blue. But in the winter, we get off the bus. As soon as I get off the bus, I said to my buddy, "Hey, want to go for a ride?" He'd be like, "What? Come on, let's go for a ride. Take the bus for a ride." We'd fucking hang on the back end of that fucking bus and go for miles.
Right.
These kids have no balls whatsoever today.
I can't remember. We used to call that something.
We used to call it mushing or bumper sliding.
I don't remember what we used to call it.
And I
Seems like it had bumper, like bumper hitching or bumper something.
but
Yeah.
I had it down to a science, dude. I mean, you can go
Oh.
for miles.
Especially if you had your slippery street shoes on.
And then some
Yeah.
fucking banana head decided that they'd get fucking, all fucked up and shit, and then go do it, and then they got killed. Or one kid lost his leg, and
Yeah.
I'm like, you just ruined it for all of us, you dumbass.
Yeah. Way to go get dead and fuck it up for everybody.
Exactly.
Nice job.
Over.
Now we had train tracks that ran through our town, and but there was no tracks, like you didn't have any railroad crossings, because it was always like they had on one end of town it was a trestle, and then on like a pretty big trestle, and on the other end it was just a bridge that went over the road, like the road went underneath the bridge of the train tracks, and it wasn't that big of a bridge. So, but there was never any like railroad crossings in the town. So, but the train would come through by the skating rink and the pool, and when it came into town, it'd come real slow. So you could sneak up there and jump on the back of the train, and you could ride it all the way through town to the other end of town, right at home, because it was going slow enough to where you could jump on and jump off.
Yep.
One kid never got off. He stayed on it one time because there was another town like 12 miles away. He thought he was going to jump on that train and take it to the next town. That train gets up speed and it doesn't slow down to the next town. It just keeps going.
Whoopsies.
So it was like, I think it was like almost, like 2 hours away.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah, they found him on the train or something. And he was a younger kid. I mean, when we were doing this, I was probably like 13, 14, 15 years old. This kid was probably like 8 or 9 when this happened. So he got on the damn thing when it was going slow and probably didn't have the balls to jump off of it because it was going too fast. And he ended up being on the train for like 2 hours.
What would you? I wouldn't jump off a fucking moving
I
train.
don't think so either.
Fuck that.
Imagine making that call though, or telling because the cops got him or something, and probably like, where are you from, or what are and then probably call his parents to come get him. I don't even know if the story's true. It's one of the stories.
My old man would have kicked the shit out of me all the way home.
You know what I mean, though? Everyone in town knows the story, but they don't know the kid, so I don't know if it's true or not. You know what I mean?
My old man would have killed me.
Those are back in the days when you used to pick up the phone and call collect and say,
I'll call you right back.
Mama ready. Pick us up. I got a collect call from Mama ready. Come pick us up.
Well, we used to have I had aunts that lived in Everett, which is like close to Boston, right? And then literally we lived 12 miles away. They used to have to call, but they were in a different area code. So they'd ring the house once, and then my mother would call because it cost them money, but not us.
Right.
So my mother's aunts would ring my house once, and then my mother would call them back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was good up until the times when people would make a mistake and say, "Oop, shit, I called the wrong number," and hang up. And then my aunt called. Let me go call her. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But they had more.
That's how they used to stick it to the man in the old days.
Yeah, my best friend lived right next door, and it was long distance for them to call us, but not us to call him.
Yeah,
because that's where like the line went through. His 3-digit beginning of the first 3 digits before you had to dial the area code. Remember those? Remember the days where you didn't have to dial an area code?
right.
His was 524 and ours was 965. So it was okay for 965 to call 524, but 524 couldn't call 965 as long distance.
Ma Bell, we're the one for you.
Ma Bell. Yeah, we had Ohio Bell.
Telephone. I remember that jingle. I'll always remember that jingle. But yeah, it was so. We had so much fun.
Our last 4 digits of our phone number when I was a kid was 1444, and the pizza place was 4444. We used to get tons of people calling our number because their thumb would hit the 1 first, or the finger would hit the 1 instead of the 4. And you just answer the phone, hello, because that's how the pizza place answered. Hello, real loud,
Oh, and here's something else we survived, right? We'd be playing hide and go seek in June or whatever, right before I went to camp, right before I went up north. And We'd be playing hide and go seek, and the fucking fogger would come down the street to kill the mosquitoes. And we'd fucking run through that fucking. You get it on a human night, no wind. That fucking fog never moved. Never moved. It stayed there until it dissipated and fell to the ground.
Till you bring it all in.
Yeah, and we'd run through it. We never had a problem. None of us were glowing. The next morning, you wake up, every fucking bug, moth, fucking tick, fucking everything was dead on the ground. And on your windshield and everywhere else. But nope, you can't spray that shit no more. Somebody gets sick.
We have a truck that comes down through our neighborhood in the summertime, sprays for mosquitoes.
Yeah, but they don't use the
same. They don't use the DDT or whatever that
we had when we were kids. Party line phones. We had a lot of phones.
Oh my god, party line. Now I can barely remember this, but do you remember when like phone numbers had like letters in them?
Yep.
No, I never had a letter in my phone number.
My aunt and uncle did. I never did, but my aunt and uncle did.
My aunt and uncle did also. Is OA3, no, OA4, I think, and it stood for Oakland County 4, and then you dialed the other 4 digits of their number.
Now, we used to be able to pick our phone up and dial our own number.
Yes.
It would ring once, and then you would hang up, and then your phone would start ringing at home.
Yeah.
That was like our old paging system. Like if you were in the living room and your mom was in the bedroom or whatever, your mom would pick up the phone, dial, let it ring once, hang it up, and the phone would ring. You pick it up, and you go hello, and she'd be on the phone, and she'd be like, bring me my coffee and my book.
You laugh. My daughter does that now. My daughter does that now. She'll text her mother from downstairs.
Oh boy.
That's what my wife does at dinner time. She'll text my boys, dinner's done.
Yeah, and that took place of yelling out the front door to all your kids. My mother had 6
yelling
kids.
out the front door. All you gotta do is yell upstairs, but they got their damn headphones on, playing video games, talking to their friends. They can't hear shit.
Yeah.
But if you send them a text, it interrupts their game.
We my mother used to yell all our 6 names out the freaking front door.
Vanessa, Kitty, oh my God, olive green. Our entire kitchen was olive green when we lived in an apartment in like 1978.
That was my mom's favorite color, green. We had
green. It was more like puke green, really not olive green. It was more like puke green.
Yeah.
And then when we built our house in 70, we started building our house in 78, but it was done in 79.
Yep.
And we had the latest oh my gosh, all the bathrooms were orange, like orange countertops in the bathrooms.
Oh my God.
And the kitchen was yellow.
Yes,
yellow fridge, yellow stove, yellow stove or oven top or whatever, stove top and oven.
Totally 70s.
Yellow countertops. And we had carpet in our kitchen. Did anybody else have carpet in their kitchen?
I got carpet in my kitchen now. I didn't do it.
He does.
And it's funky. It's actually kind of cool looking, but it's funky.
Pull it up.
Yeah, I don't want to. I'm going to when I
afraid to see what's underneath it, right?
Yeah. It's bad. It's so old. All the padding under it's rotted and turned to powder and stuff.
We had an entry when you first came in the front door. We never used our front door. We always used the garage door or the patio door.
Yeah.
Never used the front door. And you'd walk in the front door, and the first room, it was like a little foyer, like a entrance room with like French doors.
Right.
And we had a room there with a brand new couch and brand new love seat, brand new chairs and tables, and all these like mirrors and shit on the wall and flowers. But that room was never fucking used. You didn't even go in that room.
Yeah.
It was just a wasted room. That room was never used.
Don't sit on that couch. That's for company.
Yes. But we had these slate tiles, like slate squares in the entryway. And it was like real fancy looking. You know what I'm talking about? Like the different color slate. And one of them was loose. It's like from like day one. I don't know if they didn't glue it down or what. And I found it as a kid. And it was over in the corner. And I used to hide my money under there. Like if I get like $1 from my uncle or something like that, I'd run and hide it underneath that tile. That's where I kept my money. And hell, I moved out at 17. When I was like 23, my dad asked me to move in with him at the house because my mom and dad divorced and he was trying to fix the house up. He said, will you move in and help me fix it up to get it ready to sell? So I was standing there one day and I was like, you know, there used to be a loose tile over here. Maybe we should fix that. And I picked it up and there was a $10 bill underneath there. I was like, that's mine right when I was a kid.
Probably a silver certificate.
You know what? I never even looked at it to find out if it was. I mean, that was back in the mid 90s when I found that. Probably not. Silver certificate. When was the silver certificates?
60s, I think.
Yeah,
No, they were a lot more common in the 70s than they are now.
yeah. I have a silver certificate $1. You know how much it's worth?
$1.02.
$1. And then, yeah, that's when I came clean. Told my dad like all the stuff that me and my friends and stuff destroyed at the house and fixed while they weren't there. Like we had like one of those like fake logs with like like a chandelier had a fake log that looked like had lights coming off of it like candles hanging from chain in the living room.
Yep.
And I jumped off the fireplace hearth, went to swing on it and pulled it down off the ceiling. Because it wasn't a real chain, it was just a plastic chain.
Right, with the cord.
So we end up cutting the links to it and like, you know, fixing the chain and hanging it back up, but it was like almost a foot higher than it used to be. And we ended up doing that. I told him about that. He was just laughing his head off because we had a brand new deck that my dad built on the back of the porch. Or not the back of the porch, but the back of the house. And
Hey, you can't say that either.
yeah,
What, back of the porch?
No, back of the house.
back of the house. But my mom and dad went to dinner one night. They used to have like date nights or whatever. They'd go out, and me and my buddy were there. Well, hell, we were 15 years old. We were racing motorcycles from the back field up to the house, and I lost control around the tree. Ran right in the edge of the deck, tore the whole railing off the side of it and everything. I mean, this deck wasn't even a week old.
Oh, shit.
Tore the hell out of this deck. Messed me up too, man. I was hurting. So we went into full panic mode and we rebuilt that deck with all the wood that was left underneath it, because all the leftover wood he put underneath the deck. And we put another like 1x6 up with all the little post. And man, it had so many horseshoes on it where we were trying to nail it in and miss because we were trying to rush. And he never noticed that, but he did ask where the wood was. We told him we built a tree house out of it, and I got grounded for that because he didn't want me to use his wood, leftover wood. But then I told him the truth after I was big enough not to get an ass whipping.
True confessions of a kid.
Man. All the stuff that we did, I just came clean one night. My dad was laughing so hard. I never seen him laugh that much, man. He's like, I can't. He was talking about that chandelier too. He said, I was kind of sitting there one day wondering if that thing was. He said something was off about it because it used to cast out a bigger shadow, like when you flip the light on.
Yeah.
It used to be more light. And he's like, now it's more of a shadow or something.
Now you know why parents go crazy, because all the sneaky shit their kids did to them.
Yeah.
Am I losing my mind?
Am I losing my mind?
I broke that years ago.
I swear that lamp was 5 foot tall. Now it's only 3. Yeah. Filling the liquor bottles up with water.
Oh,
You mark them with a pen.
that and scotch.
And you kept doing it because you thought you were getting away with it. And then your dad goes to make a drink one night and it's like 99% water. And he's like, what the fuck? That's the weakest screwdriver.
Must have a leak in the roof.
Oh, the good old days.
Yeah, Mike, you reminiscing or you getting tired?
The town I have the trailer in. They do everything ass backwards up there, anyways. You know, you want to talk about your small little towns? Jesus H Christ. There's like 3,000 people up there that live up there all year round, and then in the summertime it's like 8,000. Some of the locals don't mind us vacations for the most part, but there are the ones that are assholes. You know, but I'm trying to read. What was that comment? Because I wanted to. That's why I mentioned this, because there was a comment on the.
You know, I'm 99% sure my wife's not watching this chat, so I'll go ahead and say this.
There's this one time at band camp.
Well, I'm actually been hiding something from her for a long time with my oldest son, and it's because he broke something, but it was kind of my fault that I told him to go get something. We used to have one of those glass tops, stove tops.
Yep.
You know, I'm talking about the flat top ones that are.
Yep.
And I told him, I said, go in there and grab that bag of cookies out of the cabinet. And he's like, I can't get up there. He said, I can't reach it. I said, well, push the chair over and get on the counter and get it. Well, he pushed the chair over and got up on the counter, but then he had to step on the stove to do it.
Oopsies.
He stepped both feet on that stove and it just busted. Boom. And it sunk like 4 inches, you know? Glass shattered everywhere. So he's like, uh-oh. You know, and I go running in the kitchen because I should have got off my ass anyway and went and got the bag of cookies. So I told my wife, I said, I don't know what happened. I was like, I turned the stove on and I was getting ready to heat up some water. We were going to boil some spaghetti noodles and the whole fucking thing just busted. Pow. And she still believes that to this day.
Well, I hope you got it replaced. Wink, wink.
Oh, yeah, we got it fixed. But, yeah, those things aren't very sturdy. Just a life lesson for everybody out there.
No.
Don't stand on the stove, the glass
You
stove.
seen the YouTube videos with the dumbasses sitting on the glass?
Like a copier?
No, on the, well, that too, but on the glass coffee tables.
Oh, yeah.
And then all of a sudden it shatters. It's like, you idiot. It's glass.
I don't know. My parents have a coffee table that both my kids have jumped on, and it hasn't shattered yet.
Wow. Got lucky.
Yeah, because 9 times out of 10, those things are just in like 10 million pieces.
I had a glass coffee table, like when I lived on my own in like my apartment and stuff. And it was just a round table, or like a round glass that set on like these 3 rings that went together to, you know, probably from the 60s or 70s, I don't know. And I mean, there was all kinds of shit on empty beer bottles, ashtray, you know, all kinds of shit. And I was sitting there watching TV one night, and I went and put my feet up on it and flipped it. You know, as soon as I put my feet on, the whole damn thing moved and flipped everything off onto the floor. And then everything slid off. And then when it hit the floor, it fucking busted. Had a hell of a mess.
Nice.
Took me like 4 days to clean that up because I wasn't doing it that night.
All right, I think I'm out of here.
All right, Johnny.
Yeah.
Steve,
You gotta recuperate from that big trip you had over the weekend.
whoa. You made a mistake there, Ohio. 2 big trips. But anyway.
Oh, you made 2 trips?
Oh, yeah. 2 weekends in a row, the son of a bitch went out.
Yeah.
I went this past weekend with the Scouts. It was nothing but a muddy muck mess, man.
I think we're going.
Mushrooms, John.
Yeah, look, man, we didn't see any, and we hiked around. I caught a gallon of 55-gallon trash bag full of birch bark, but
Nice.
next week, and I think we're going again. Different spot, though. I think this time we're going to wait. Get some foliage on the trees so we go back to base camp and see how secluded it really is.
Yeah, I gotta wait for the greenery.
I'll be getting up super early.
By the way, Big Dog Leather, no, I'm not 1,000 years old. Shit from the 60s means I bought it at a garage sale because I was on my own.
I did mention Stock Steve and Mike's channel.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
Check them out. Got on the topic of Mike, we're going without you again. It was funny.
I knew it too, and I forgot. Totally fucking forgot that you were going. And then I got pissed off that you were there and I wasn't. It's just.
It's always a good time, usually, most of the time.
Oh, wow, I've missed 2 of your videos.
Yeah, I got 2 of them up there. One was up at Tippy Dam for opening day of trout season. And
all right, Master. Have a good night, brother.
Yeah, everybody take care. Eh?
Ciao, man. Nice to see you.
Take care.
Night.
You too.
Good night, Flan.
Have a good night, Flan.
Oh, her arthritis is killing her.
I told her get in a hot bath first. Soak.
Yeah, arthritis though is hard.
I know.
My grandfather used to swear by it, and I grew up on taking them, but the old Anderson.
Do they even sell Anderson anymore? My mom was a big fan.
But he'd fucking take those things, eat them like candy.
Yeah.
Anderson. Yeah, I remember those when I was a kid, but yeah, I haven't seen that shit forever.
Yeah, they were supposed to be for like sinus headaches and stuff.
Yeah, but it wound up working for everything else because it was an aspirin.
What was the goodies? The headache powder or whatever?
Oh, that stuff is awesome. Works quick, but tastes like shit, but it don't taste too bad when you're washing it down with a beer. Big dog.
Yo.
Movie all over.
Big Dog or the leather kind.
How you doing?
I love when I give nicknames to people.
Probably because it helps you.
Oh, I forgot. I should go ahead and get this out of the way real quick while we're at it. And
I already, hey.
Congratulate Mike.
I already shit on you.
Win.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
But did they lose against Carolina the other night?
No, Carolina lost. Stop that bullshit.
I just knew it was like 2-0 or something like that going into the third. I went to bed.
It was 2-1 going into the third.
How was it?
Carolina, and then Carolina fell apart, and the Bruins just. Well, thank you for another penalty. Oh, thank you. We'll take another again there. And then they scored an empty net. And then 27 seconds after they scored the empty net, what's his name come down the left wing and just went, doink, thank you. So.
Anyway,
they got some
congratulations on your win.
They got some field goals?
Yes. They got some field goals.
Yeah.
Okay.
They scored 7 touchdowns in the third quarter.
Right.
And a home run.
Now the Celtics.
Nick Cockerham.
The Celtics
just fell apart. So
yeah, you know why? Because Kyrie sucks a dick.
I'm not going to argue with you there, buddy.
I can't wait for them not to fucking. I hope he walks like there's nobody's business. Hey, I'm a redneck Cockerham.
I'm a redneck Cockerham. What's up,
Tommy,
brother?
how you been, Tommy? Good to see you out and about. Oh, for our French people, out in the boot.
A boot? About in the Udhus?
Whose ball is the devil?
Hey
Yeah,
Steve,
'cause-
I took it up. I took it upstairs. It's in the box on the dining room table now. It's away from down here, so it's actually upstairs now.
Oh, speaking of items being sent, where is? I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm talking out loud again. I suck.
No, I'm just telling Steve he's giving me shit for not sending him his stuff, and it's going in the mail tomorrow, buddy.
Mhm.
Shalisa, did you?
Did I what?
Hey, I got mail from Salisa.
Oh, speaking of mail, Mike, did you get your mail?
That's what I was just going to ask you. I didn't get it.
Not again. That would be the
Because I
second.
know you told me. You told me on
A Friday or the Friday before,
the
but
chat after my chat.
yeah, you should have had it at least Tuesday.
You
Nothing.
got a tracking number? Track that stuff.
No,
Yeah,
I got it up. I got it upstairs. I got 2 new stickers from Shalisa.
Text me the tracking number and I'll look it
I
up right
don't
now.
keep track of the receipts though.
Oh, okay.
That's a bomb.
I got 2 new stickers for the toolbox from Miss Shalisa.
I mean, I can go to the post office tomorrow and check to see if they didn't put it in the box. But I mean, it can fit in my mailbox at the because it's one of those. It's one of those ones with 82 friggin' mailboxes in there. You know what I mean? And my mailbox is this friggin' big and deep as my arm. So
I don't know where's that in the mailbag at.
I am fucking freezing.
I don't think I have a Stalker Steve sticker though. What the hell?
Yeah.
I don't have a stock Steve sticker.
I got an extra Stalker Steve sticker.
Sucks.
Sons of bitches, you got Big Dog Leather stickers there, Steve and Mike.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yes,
a Gunpowder Beauty sticker. Or is
No, I
that?
don't.
I don't have one of those
Oh,
either.
did you
What
send
the
us-
hell?
Did you send us stickers when you sent us the keychain?
I did.
I have your business card right there. I don't have the sticker though.
One's a magnet.
You gotta
I don't think you did
send me your address, Mikey. I'll send you one.
because I would have.
Cool.
I'm going to tell you why, Timmy P. You know why? Because it would be right beside your.
Do you guys like make your own stickers, like on like just sticker paper and printer stuff, or did you?
Well,
buy-
I go through a company. There's a company out of Florida that I go through because I buy 5-year outdoor vinyl stickers. Mine are good quality.
My
You can go to,
from the digital donkey.
listen, you can go to.
The
Hey,
digital donkey.
go to Ohio. Ohio.
Sticker
sir.
mule.
Sticker mule.
Walk into Staples. They'll do it for you. Walk into any sign shop that has a printer. Ask them, do you do vinyl work? And they say yes. Say, oh, okay, which means they do stickers. They all have them.
I just want my icon, like the brick wall with that.
Well, we sat there before we were going to NRA. We sat there and got stickers and magnets done, and we went through.
Where's that at?
Cool.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna have to message you and swap. Did she freeze up?
Yep.
I hope I didn't.
I wonder
There she is.
if one of those stickers is going to be in my swag pack that she's supposed to send me.
I'd send you
Yeah.
one. I'll send you one, Ohio. I swear to God, I sent you one. I sent you one, Mikey. All of you guys
I'm gonna
got
have
one.
to. I'm telling you, bro. I will have to look for it. Because as soon as when I opened that and everything, and I brought it down here, I took the business card and I put it. Obviously I got my keychain, with my keys on it, And I
Right.
took the business card and I put it right inside Mosey Tutupu's frame. I mean, I can throw a dot and hit that thing right now. It's right there. I mean, it's like not even 2 feet away from me. And I would have put the sticker there. And then me and Shalisa had a conversation the other night and about stickers because, you know, Stalker Steve, you don't give stickers out with the shit, you know? And
when you're talking to a blank screen, he fell out.
what did he say? Who fell
Big Dog.
Big dog.
out? Oh, I feel
Oh, there he is. Continue.
Trapper J Outdoors just put out a video of yellow morel mushroom picking.
Yum.
Who did?
Trapper J.
I was in under the wrong account. Sorry about that.
Well, speaking of morels, it's 12 o'clock. I meant to drop out at 11:30. I gotta go to bed early because I gotta beat
I'll
my.
go to the post office tomorrow and I'll let you know.
Hey, real quick, shameless plug. Go to my channel and look at my new video. It's just a stupid impromptu flashlight review, but it's only got 17 views. So
Go check out my latest one. I think it was pretty awesome.
You should go check out the nude photos I have. Oh my god.
Did you just say nude photos? I don't want to check out nude photos of you. What the fuck? No.
What the hell?
No. Negative Ghost Rider. No. What the fuck? No. Ew. What? No. Ew.
So listen to me. You did. I'm telling you, I don't have. Oh, Shalisa, I will go to the post office tomorrow. Then I'll see if they have it there.
Just go in there, beat on the thing. Where's my box?
where's my new picture?
And there.
Boxes and pictures and I'm all confused.
And then
I hope you can find that, Mike, and
you're like a
I will
robot.
pay attention to see if they send it back to me. But hopefully you find it because they should have been there by Monday or Tuesday. And that video I told you about where I stole mushrooms from myself, cut myself with my pants down or whatever, that funny video. It's going to be right there in the chat. You gotta watch that if you missed that. That's a good video, man. I had a lot of people fooled. People were dropping out of that video thinking someone was stealing my mushrooms, and everyone was getting pissed off saying I hate thieves, and I had everyone fooled that someone was stealing mushrooms from me, and it turned out I was stealing mushrooms from myself. I cloned myself in the video. It's pretty funny. But I'm not gonna do that again this year. And thanks for having me on the chat.
Anytime, you know that, sweetheart.
Thanks, everyone, and Uncle Kyle and everyone, and Gunpowder Beauty. Night.
Thank you for the stickers.
Good night.
We gotta get Gunpowder Beauty internet.
Yeah, our internet is totally cut out. It sucks.
Yeah.
Now you sound good.
Yeah, so don't move.
It's because she turned the camera off.
No, I can see her.
More power.
Camera's on.
Camera's on. You can't see that?
Now I can.
Aren't you mesmerized by her beauty?
I see the Ethiopian nose ring.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Let me put the volume up for you. There you go. There you go.
Ooh, hey.
But Ohio, you will have a magnet and a sticker of both in your swag pack.
Oh, I don't have one. What the hell?
What?
You talked about my Ethiopian nose ring.
I don't have one either.
Yeah.
I don't have nothing from Steve.
Because it pays to be nice to people.
And it's also because I don't have your addresses. So
Mike, Steve, and Stump both have something from Big Dog Leather. I'm just saying, for the record.
well, I'm just you got nothing from Big Dog Leather. So
I mean, I have an awesome knife.
Like?
I have an awesome knife and an awesome fucking ferro rod from fucking Stevie. I don't have a fucking sticker, but I got an awesome knife and an awesome ferro rod.
I don't think I had my stickers when I sent those. That was before I was huge and famous.
Oh, you're big and famous now.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You don't know who he thinks he is?
Do you know who I am?
Well, where have I
Do
heard
you know
that?
who I am?
They used to use it on a drop as a drop on one of the stations, radio stations I listen to.
I think I'm going to go to this local gun shop that I have here, and I'm going to ask them because I'm getting ready to go on that YouTube Creator Summit on the 19th. I'm going to ask them. I'm going to go in and just be like, "Hey, you want to supply me with some ammo? In return, I'll plug your channel on all my videos that I do that using the ammo that you gave me. And if you give me like a hat or something, I'll wear it in my videos."
Good luck with that.
You don't think anybody would go for that?
I don't know. Your 2 million subscribers might like it.
2 million? my 2,400 subscribers.
Better than me.
Right?
I think we got like 413. So
I'm trying to
I was
figure
all
out.
happy. I was all happy. I got like 5 more. I got like
Let's see,
695. I was all
When I
happy.
did that purge, I lost like 800 during that purge last year.
Stevie, I'll be right back because I gotta go one. I don't mean to interrupt you, Ohio. Give me 1 sec, because that's fucking me up right now. It's really bothering me. I gotta go see if I have a 2 things. I gotta go see if I got a package today, which I don't think I did because I walked in my front door. So, and the other one is that sticker that
I know I sent it.
I have to go look for that. I'll be right back.
It's
only going to be in one spot, so it's not like it's going to be in,
Yeah, because Steve, when he did his video for it, he was like, "Oh, there's a bro note here." Like, really? Yeah.
Oh my God! You guys see what Gear put in the chat?
I'll be right back.
So when I send you your strap, Steve, I'm not putting a fucking bro note in it. You're just getting the straps.
I didn't
no,
say
bro,
that, did I?
for you.
You did say that, you dick. You absolutely
Wow, I gotta
did.
go watch that video.
I was like, he's like, "Oh, it's a bro note," and then he's like, "Big dog leather for all your whips and chains and ball gag needs." I'm like, "Oh fuck, he did. Yeah, he did."
And your channel's been growing ever since.
Steve, did you see what Gear put?
Which time?
Just out there in chat, his last post in his chat.
I know they have a Golden Corral, all you can eat. What?
Oh wait, maybe that's I'm on top chat. Let me just switch to live chat.
Oh, I'm glad. Fucking, I'm not allowed to talk about that. I get in trouble when I talk about that, so I'll be quiet. Steve, why don't I have a Stalker Steve sticker? I want to know.
Because I suck and haven't sent any out hardly. They're rare.
Well, you're expecting mail from me, right?
Yeah.
2 of them.
And plus,
they're not even down here. They're already upstairs. I already took them upstairs, so they've at least gone from down here to up there.
I feel stupid putting a sticker in an envelope and sending it to somebody. It comes off as pompous to me. I don't know.
Hey, do you want to see
just
that
so
bag?
you know,
Do you want to see that bag, Steve?
Yes.
It's almost. Well, here's the one. Look at this one. Here's the one I've been working on.
Oh, that's cool.
Right on.
With the black.
Right.
But there's something different. Check this out. Where's all
You went and got your hair did, didn't you?
Who?
You.
Not me. Me? Check that out.
Fucking sweet.
That's awesome.
Why does that look European to me?
And then wait here. Check
Looks
this
like
out.
Beast, the YouTuber.
Here's the front of it.
Sweet.
That's cool.
Here's the sides of it.
Celtic?
Oh, Celtic.
And then here's the other piece. So we got 2 of them right there.
Oh man, that's very Game of Thrones-ish.
Well, dude, it's House Sigils. That's House Stark. That's the dire wolf of House Stark, and that's the fucking stag of Baratheon right there. And then we got we have Celtic orbs. These are the sidewalls of the bag with the Celtic orbs.
Oh wait, Gear said YouTube made it where you can live stream from your mobile, so you don't have to have 1,000 subs anymore.
You do, but there's so many apps available that you really don't have to have 1,000 if you want to be able to live stream from YouTube.
Just use OBS.
Yeah, I don't have 1,000 subscribers, and I still live stream using Streamlabs.
Streamlabs or OBS, you can do it. You don't have to have 1,000 subs. If you have OBS or Streamlabs, you can do it.
Well, from my phone, it's easier to use Streamlabs.
Oh, my bad. I read that wrong. It said made it to where you can't. I thought it was can. I'm sorry. My bad.
Oh yeah, Steve,
Public schooling. I'm sorry.
I do have a Stalker Steve sticker.
It says play nice.
Actually, do have one. You're right. You're right next to Shalisa there, Steve.
Yeah, see how you are? Mm-hmm.
I don't have a gunpowder beauty sticker though. What the fuck?
Well, you've got me on Facebook Messenger. Send me a fucking address so I can ship it to you.
I will do that right now.
That was a stalkerish thing to say.
Speaking of stalkers, your Olight charger should be arriving this next week.
Well, that is very awesome of you. And who do you know at Olight, Miss Prissy?
Miss
I don't
Prissy.
actually know. I
My.
don't actually know anybody at Olight. I just sit there and send an email and tell them, "Listen, I need this done," and apparently they listen. Now,
I need
if
one
can
for
just
my.
get
I need
this
one
done
for my 40. For my 40, and I just sent you my address there, Gunpowder Squidgets. Did you get it?
Yes, I did.
Gunpowder Squidgets.
What I miss?
We have a new name. We have a new name for gunpowder now. That's what you meant.
What is it?
Gunpowder
Gun,
What is it?
Gunpowder Squidgets.
Where the hell did that come from?
Oh boy, I'm not even gonna.
What is a squidget anyway?
No, but I'm
Even
going
explain
to
it.
get into a
Sounds
t-shirt.
good.
Oh, for frig sacks.
That's going to be a new t-shirt.
Stovepipe.
You getting a T-shirt?
I'm going to put that on a t-shirt.
Oh, you're gonna put it on a T-shirt.
Wait a minute. So you have to have Mr. and Mrs. Gunpowder Squidgets on a t-shirt.
I can see that happening.
Mr. Tar Squidgets. Oh, that's even better. Mr. Tar Squidgets.
Tar squidgets.
Is one day in the future, are you going to explain what TARDOT is or means?
I don't mind telling it now. Tar is his initials, and Dot is just Dot. But 357 is his caliber.
Okay.
He's got good taste. I'll give him that.
I'm going to unsubscribe.
Shut up, Ohio.
Do what?
I said that absolutely makes no sense at all. I'm going to unsubscribe.
That's
Well, I
right.
mean,
What's the matter with 357? There's nothing wrong with 357.
No, no, no.
357 fucking
There's
awesome.
nothing wrong
It's the whole
with
dot
it, but
part. I don't know what the
45
dot part is. Dot just means dot.
Instead of .357, it's .357.
See,
So-
exactly.
So we change it to Tar Squidgets 357.
Tar squidgets.
Why is that so amusing to me?
I don't know,
Squidgets.
but I just like the word squidget.
Squidgets are amusing. They are.
I'm not even
It's just
going down there.
fun to say squidgets.
I'm not even gonna go down that road.
We got gunpowder squidgets and tar squidgets. 357. I like it.
And we have mini squidgets.
Yeah, there you go. The little squidgets.
Stalker squidgets.
No.
Mikey squidgets. Ohio squidgets.
Big squidgets leather.
Oh, hey, there's lots of squidgets in my leather, buddy.
I'm gonna change mine to Ohio squidget reading.
Oh,
Well,
like you need another channel.
yeah, you only got about 4,000.
I don't know. How many of those channels are subscribed to me?
Just one.
Probably. I
don't
need
know,
a few
but
more so I can hit that 500.
Right, go log into some more and fucking subscribe to me. What the hell? I think
Careful what you wish for.
I vote yes for Stalker Squidgets. I think that's a good idea.
No, we got to change Stevie's name though.
Mike, yeah, I did that once, and look what I ended up with.
No,
Did you ever find that sticker?
No, that's because you let a son to do it. And I get any mail either, and I don't have no yellow sticker, no yellow piece of
Not
paper.
yellow. It's white.
Stop. Stop.
It's white.
I said I didn't get your sticker. Okay. Period.
I'm not going to show you the video
And
with you calling me big log.
And I don't have anything in the mail like the little yellow piece of paper they send you saying you have mail at the post office.
Right.
Send me your address there, Michael, and I will send you a sticker.
Oh, that's Michael.
I don't know.
And
call Michael.
And I will send Mrs. Tar Squidgets a sticker too. Steve, you have one. You got one, didn't you, Steve?
Yeah, it's on my board.
Yeah. So you all got one. When the envelopes came out with the keychains, I sent them. Each one of y'all got one. You, Stump, and Mike. You're the only ones that I sent keychains to.
And Shalisa.
And Shalisa. And Shalisa got. Yeah, but Shalisa was pink and it had flowers on it.
Hey, there's your new subscriber.
Who?
Gunpowder View's new subscriber.
The old pink dilder.
Pink dilder. Oh my, that's almost kind of squidget-ish.
Could cause a squidget.
Yeah, well, it could. Never mind. I'll be polite.
I'm not going there. I am not going there. Nope. I'm gonna leave that one alone.
You'll leave the squidget alone.
Bring back Mo.
Yep.
Hashtag bring back Mo.
I don't know, Mike. I could have sworn I put one in the envelope.
Look, you might have.
I'll send you another one, man. It's all good. Send me your address.
I don't know why. Because, like I said, I mean, if I could pick up my laptop without breaking everything, I'd show you exactly where your business card is, and I would have put it right there because I don't have like a bulletin board to put all the stickers on. So I was gonna get like a cork board or something and hang it and just put the stickers on that.
Just send me your address on Facebook. I'll send you another one. It's all good. I got a pile of them. I'll even send one to Gunpowder Squidgets.
I wonder if let me text my wife and see.
I didn't leave you. I left your brother Purple.
What?
Purple and squidgets? What?
A purple
No,
purple squidgets.
I'm sitting there looking at the chat. I didn't leave Pink in Indianapolis. I left the brother Purple in there.
Single or double?
Triple.
Single.
Oh.
Triple squidgets. Why is the outside paused? What the?
I don't know. It's been screwing up.
Why does that just me having technical difficulties tonight?
I I've been trying to refresh it and everything on my end, but Derek,
Oh, look what Johnny just.
I saw it.
Oh, damn.
How'd you find that out, Johnny? That keeps up, they'll kick him out. He's only got like, I think, a year or two left to get his 20. So I clicked.
Oh, that's why. I got the fucking outside not muted. Holy shit. Sorry. I'm sorry.
He's on my Facebook too, but I don't understand why I didn't get it. This is why the other thing I'm pissed off. I can't stand Facebook anymore because I clicked on everything to get notifications from people, and I don't get notifications from them either. So,
Well, anybody that would like a Big Dog Leather sticker, just let me know. I will send them. Even to Mrs. Tarst widgets, I'll send them.
I don't care what you call me as long as you send me some stickers.
Well, you have me on Facebook, and I already sent you my address. There's
I'll send you
Mrs.
something,
Tarst
Vicky.
widgets.
I'll find you something, Vicky.
I don't. I quit that kind. No. Ew. What?
What?
No, but Steve, it's going in the mail tomorrow, barring that I get up and get to the post office before noon. It'll be mailed out.
There you
Yeah, why does the post
There you go,
office
big dog.
close early on Saturday?
All right, I got you, Ohio. I just saw that. I'll send you one.
Think about making a patch board. I've been getting patches from different places here and there. I have nothing to put patches on. So,
Fucking
Okay.
Michigan. I gotta send shit to Michigan. Jesus Christ.
I wouldn't.
I gotta send one to Tar Squidget, Mrs.
Misses.
All right. Mikey, thank you for having me on here. I think I'm gonna call
All right,
it a
man.
night. Good night. Good night. Thank you. I'll see you guys
Hey,
tomorrow.
man, take it
Go,
easy.
and then there was 4.
Right? We're gonna get out of here.
Started with 4.
Roll over, uncrowded. So they all rolled over and one fell out. 3 bears in a bed, and the little one said. Who remembers that shit? Anybody remember that shit from Sesame Street, like back in the 70s?
I don't do Sesame Street. Thanks. So many fucking quiz.
That's why you're so damn dumb. You didn't learn anything when you were a kid off Sesame Street.
I'm sorry. I liked Mr. Rogers better. He was a diddler.
Yeah,
He
he
was not,
did.
he was not a diddler.
Won't you
That's
be
right.
my neighbor? It's a
Mr.
beautiful
Rogers
day in the
was
neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be my neighbor? Tell me he wasn't a little bit.
Yeah.
Nevada Desert Armament. What? Ohio, is that you?
Nevada Desert Armament. Looks like a gun channel to me.
That's got to be you. Watch this. Three. Is that a picture? Is that you?
They got 3 subscribers and 2 videos.
Is that a picture of you? Well, now he's got 4 subscribers. How do you see the videos?
Go to his channel.
I did. I just didn't scroll down. Oh, morning visit a whitetail fawn. Hello.
It's only got 3 views. How was this channel?
Redneck Silencer goes wrong. 2.4 thousand views.
How can you have one video with 3 views
Hey.
and another video with 2.4?
Hey, on a 26-second fucking video, he's got 2.4 thousand views.
Well, I'm gonna watch it.
I'm doing it right now.
Wait.
300 Win Mag, and he's stuck.
What is
Damn potato.
What is
Yeah.
what
Dude,
is 2.4 thousand views?
What
almost,
the fuck?
almost 2.5. Dude, he put a potato on the end of a 300 Win Mag, right? And he just split his barrel in 3.
The look on his face is priceless. Like, oh, what?
Dude, that's fucked up.
So now I got to go watch the one that only has fucking 3 views.
Hey, Nevada, that's fucked up, bro.
It won't play. It's just sitting there. I'm getting the circle of death. Circle of death. Oh, there. Oh, it's a little. Oh, it's still got the white. It's still got the white dots on it. He's got a hammock out in his backyard. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. Having a hammock is always cool. Period.
I want a hammock.
Oh, it looks like. What is that? Oh, this looks like he's got a hammock next to like a burn pit. So that's.
I'm not the smartest.
Why? Sit there, lay there by the fire?
Made by the fire.
Last time I saw somebody with a hammock by a fire pit and it ended up catching on fire.
Bearskin rug.
I need one of those.
All right, listen. We're going to check out. Because it's now Saturday morning. We're going to run into Stevie's chat. Oh, that's if he has one, if the movie's over. Stevie said earlier he was going to have a chat tomorrow night. Well, technically tonight, Saturday night. Of course, he said that last week too.
Yeah, it happens.
So I'm not going to say Stevie's having a chat tomorrow night.
I'm with you, brother.
Here's what I'm going to tell you to do. Go check Stevie's channel at around 9:30 tomorrow night to see if he posted the chat. All right? But thanks for everybody for coming in. Thanks for everybody out in the chat room and the silent watchers. And
real quick, Mike, just something was mentioned. You know, Sandy said Mike probably had it for a long time because I think NC Digger sent it to him before he did.
What's that?
Yeah. And then P NASCAR's, but I sure missed NC Digger. And
what do I have for a long time?
I don't know, something that NC sent you. And
a 3-ring bullet? Yeah.
And Gear said he seconds that to P NASCAR's. And I just wanted to say, yeah, I miss him too. And I got a
great man.
NC sent me a Second Amendment copper coin.
Oh, beautiful.
And I have that coin actually displayed on top of my gun safe. So
beautiful.
I see it every day.
Yeah, I got a 3-ring bullet.
Oh yeah, the Civil War era bullet.
Yep. So
the 3 rings ones are the rare ones, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mailing address, Mike. You want my mailing address, sweetheart? Yeah.
Check okay. Or UTL. I'm gonna head down further east, but you can clear me.
That's my mailing address, sweetheart. Oh. Unit 14. Sorry.
You wish your unit was 14.
It is. It's why it's the only way I keep my wife happy. All right, so listen, we're gonna get out of here, and if for those of you that we'll see tomorrow night, if Steve does have one, I think I do too, Sandy. I have a notebook somewhere that I still have like 3 totes I haven't unpacked. And I have it. I believe it's in the notebook with other addresses. Yeah, you had my 63 Greenmont. Yeah, I'm not there anymore, sweetie. All right, listen, we are gonna go. For those of you that we see tomorrow night, we'll see you tomorrow night. For those of you who don't, have a good week, and we'll catch you next Friday night. Peace.
Have a good night.